Okay, we are in a T6 Goblin Realm right now. I just opened it. So what I have in my bag is all goldfind gear, and right now you can see I have 3568 goldfind without. I might have a couple goldfind on my gear just from like accident, but I'm gonna equip max goldfind gear before I go in there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna blow up all the pots and just ignore all the mobs. So you can see that puts my goldfind at 12,969. So I'm going to go in here and just blow up all these pots. Just ignore that goblin. Now, having all goldfind gear pretty much ruins my T6 spec. But that's okay because these mobs don't really hurt that much. And as long as you can live, I mean, even if you just corpse run through this place with goldfind gear, it's going to be okay. So I'm just going to try to run around and get all the gold before I swap back to my gear. You can see the counter in the corner. I've already got 105 mil just from the very first section. Now, I accidentally hit Akarat's champion. So when I switch back to my gear, I'm not going to be able to like have any wrath to do any damage. So I started this run with under 2 billion gold. And at the end, I'll put up the number, the difference, and you'll see how much gold I got just from doing this. So I swapped all my gear back, just kill these guys. I mean, you don't even need to kill them. You could just go to the next section, but I just decided to kill them. Get that 1 gold. Swap back to all my gear, all my goldfind gear. It's just gear I had in the bank, pretty much. Check my details. Need to go all the way down to gold find. Check it. Yep, almost 13k gold find. Just go in here and pop all these vases and stuff. My steed charge ran out. So just run and pop them. I think those are the last 2. So now I can probably just run around, get all the gold, and then swap my gear back and kill all these guys. Now, one thing I haven't tried though is, now I have an old school legacy treasure ring, and I want to see if the goblin that it spawns can open a treasure realm. So I haven't tested that yet, but I want to test it. So if any of you know whether that ring can open a Goblin Realm, that'd be pretty sweet. Because I'm thinking with like the Immortal Follower token, you could just sit your Templar somewhere and let guys whack on him and see how long it takes to pop up a Goblin. Swapping the gear back to gold find. This one, there's like a lot of the things are really spaced out, so you want to get all the gold as you go, or else you're gonna have to run back a pretty good distance. I mean, it's not too far, but you know, efficiency. So you can see the stack sizes are like approaching 1 million gold. For this, you might want to look for like profane pauldrons or rondels and roll gold find on them, because those items spawn naturally with like 5 or 6 pickup radius, which would just make life easier. So you can see before I've even got to the boss, I'm already about 400 million gold above where I started. So I'm going to switch to my real gear for the boss. I'm going to leave my Unity ring on, because this boss actually, it does hurt a little bit. The first time I fought him, I died a bunch of times. So I don't want to die a bunch of times. So I'm going to be really careful. I got my furnace on to try to burn him down for the first part. I accidentally used Akarat, so I have to wait for that to come off cooldown. Because I'll run out of a wrath really fast if I cast without it up. So he does this charge. It's super easy to avoid. Like, that's not the thing that'll kill you. It's that hammer thing that'll kill you. And that goes, like, I tried to kite him around that middle part, which he has collision with. But his spells don't have collision with that. Now you can see how big my pickup radius is in my normal gear. It might actually be amazing to wear a gold wrap for this fight. I'm using Harrington's, which has goldfind on it, so I didn't want to use a gold wrap, but there's no treasure chest to open in here, so there's no point to not wear one. Because you just be stacking up EHP, like the whole fight. Because he's dropping, you know, 10k stacks. Maybe not there. So he doesn't drop loot. The boss doesn't drop loot. So you can kill him with your gear on, and then swap back to all your goldfind gear before you open the chest. Check it real quick. Yep, almost 13k. Now we're gonna pop it open. You see I got 2.39. So I'm just standing still here because I want all the gold to come out before I run around. See some 7 mil stacks. It's pretty good. See that counter in the corner? That's what's up, man. 120 mil just from that boss. My total for the whole run, 556,436,000.